I wanted to see what it really takes to go from nothing to a full endgame build in Monster Hunter Wilds. So I started from scratch with one rule: if I cart during a hunt, I restart it. Oh, and I'll be using Greatsword too because I'm pretty bad with it. Should add to the challenge. Right, let's get through the main story. Well, that's the story done. So I guess we can actually get on with the video now. Well, technically, we're not done with the story yet. There's a few more main missions down the road we need to complete, like this Yang Kutku, which unlocks high rank. Right, here's the plan. First, we push to HR 41 to unlock Arkveld and remove the rank cap. Then at HR 50, we'll gain access to high rank Zoh Shia, which is one of the most important power spikes in the game. And from there, it's the long grinds to HR 100, where the real endgame begins. Arc-tempered monsters, 9-star hunts, and Gogmazios. I suppose we better get started. And so I set out. Replacing my low rank gear with some brand new high rank stuff was going to be extremely important. And while I was out and about farming materials, I happened to spot a Rathalos. You know what? This is our gateway to some pretty good early upgrades. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Okay, this is the less than optimal setup we're going to be running with. Only 2 pieces of high rank stuff, but I do have maxed out fire resistance, which should help a little bit. It's a good start. I didn't fully restock, but we live and we learn. Surely won't cause any issues. Luckily we can block most of his AoE fire attacks and stuff, but they will hurt a lot if they connect. Oh, see, that was just a little bite and it still took half my HP then. See if I can get his tail. I realise that's pretty important for extra material. There we go, nice. Wasn't too bad. Now let's see if we can actually craft anything from that. The early defense upgrades here are really good. Plus the Scorcher skill is some nice extra damage, but I would need the 4-piece bonus to get that online. So back out I went, but our progress would run into a minor setback. Ah, typical. The run net was going the best and he was so close to death. Well, rules are rules. But luckily, after a couple more hunts, our new high rank build was finally online. Looking good. With upgrades in hand, we push forward unlocking the hub area and pick up a brand new Rathalos Greatsword along the way. After clearing out a few more hunts, we finally hit HR 20, unlocking tempered monsters and Artian weapons. Artians won't matter much right now, but later on they'll be essential if we want to get the strongest build possible. And this is where the run starts to get interesting. Mizusune shows up as our first title update monster. We don't get anything major from the fight, but it's still a dangerous one. A few hits here could have easily ended the run. Not even close. Still, we made it through without too much trouble. After a few more optional hunts, we were ready to move things forward. And here is where the high rank apexes start coming into play. And while I deal with these guys, there's something important I want to explain. Mizusune and the monsters coming up shortly weren't part of the original game. They were added later on through title updates, which means now, unlike at launch, we're fighting them before even Arkveld. And things get even weirder. Wait, hold that thought, what's happening with New Udra? Are you joking? Bro, it didn't even register in my mind I was taking damage. What? Nagoyakris and Seregios, titled Update 2 monsters, are both going to show up before we get to Zoh Shia, even though Zoh was part of Title Update 1. It's a completely different progression path to what I experienced 1 year ago. It's like stepping into a weird version of the game that didn't exist at launch, and honestly, I'm excited to see how everything plays out. Up until this point, things were going pretty smooth, but now, the difficulty was starting to catch up, and with a weapon I barely understood, this is where everything started to fall apart. Wow, this damage is crazy. I'm playing this super safe because I do not want to do it more than once. Oh, I just hate this thing with a burning passion. Why is it in the game? Well, I'm stuck on the wall. Oh no. Oh, I've almost got him though. Oh, thank God. Now we just have to kill the monkey. I always find it funny that more often than not, players will kill Gore before the Lagonga. And so it's a bit of an anticlimactic end to that little story. And there we go. Yeah, that was rough. But Gore wasn't the only problem. Yeah, the advantage is I'm really familiar with the Seregios moveset. The disadvantage, no idea how to deal with it on Greatsword. Nah, what is this chicken on chicken violence? Not cool, bro. You know, the thing is, this isn't that difficult. It's just making sure I do it in one life is the tricky part. Just the amount of risks I'm able to take is incredibly reduced, which forces me to learn the fight rather than just throw myself at it. Oh wow, he's limping already. I don't have any trank bombs, so I'm going to quickly grab some herbs to cap, just so I get those extra rewards. But honestly, for how fast Seregios is, I really expected the slow Greatsword to be a terrible matchup, but so it turns out, it's really, really good. Sorry about that, buddy. Oh, it's a slay quest. Oh no, stupid. In that case, I'm extra sorry, my friend. Oh, this would be a great finish. Oh my god. Oh no. You have to be joking. Oh my god. Wow. There we go. That's what should have happened last time, but we live and we learn. With the chicken under control, we could move on to the fish. This is exactly what I'm afraid of with this fight. You have to commit so hard. So if you don't anticipate the AoE, you're kind of guaranteed to get hit. Okay, huge. If you play it safe, it's actually not too bad to get away from. Right, here we go. Oh, just like that with the... Okay, first try, not bad. Immediately after beating Laggy, we can go fight high rank Arkfeld, thus uncapping our hunter rank. This is where the game really starts opening up. There's a short grind between me and Zoh Shia, our primary goal at this point. Thinking I started to get the hang of this greatsword thing, I went to try tempered Laggy. Wow. Well, that was a quick reality check. So I went back to doing something all Wilds players know best, farming tempered Arkfeld. Not only were we getting decoration drops and Artian parts, but we could also upgrade our core build with more defensive skills. And surely, these upgrades would allow me to beat a tempered Seregios, right? How did it block? It's just not possible for me yet. To get through this, I'm going to need to really understand the timings of the weapon, because if you fail it even remotely, you're pretty much dead or two shot. So yeah, with this equipment, I'm going to struggle to do tempered Seregios and Laggy, so I'll come back to this. Looking back, this is where modern progression of Wilds is a bit weird. The tempered versions of Laggy and Steve are scaled up way higher than tempered Arkfeld or the Apexes. If I wasn't sticking to the one cart rule, I could probably just about manage to clear them, but doing them in one life would prove too much for me right now, especially with the current setup. So back to Arkfeld we go, until finally, it was time to take on the most important battle so far. Right, we're doing it. This is my equipment, still using the same Rathalos Greatsword at Rarity 6, not ideal. We're going to make it work. I hope anyway. So our damage output will be lower for that reason. However, we can utilise the exploding crystals to do much more damage than we can output. The individual attacks don't hurt too much, but the damage soon stacks up too. Huge stuff. The damage output is not ideal. Okay, I need to conserve ammo for the time being until he does his big phase transition. I don't want to run out at a time like that. Yeah, we just hate that. Elemental absorption maybe helping a little bit. Oh, now that's a scary move to get caught in. Another knockdown, big. I think he's gonna phase transition. Yeah, here we go.
Uh-oh. It's igniting the crystal.
See if we can get that bonus damage back there. Nice. Big damage, please. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. Okay, that means we're getting close. That's unbelievable. Oh, it's the goddamn AoE, and then the fact that it's the fact we were against the wall, so we couldn't outrun the lightning. If I didn't hop on my secret, I think I could have just easily lived that, but damn, that sucks. Despite another last minute quest fail, I went straight back in for round 2. Right, here we are, we're back. Oh, we got healed just before that. I entered panic mode. I had a max potion ready, so we would have been fine, but we might be able to get a second mount. I mean, he's on death's door now, full knockdown. Nice. Oh, we needed this. Oh, back-to-back knockdown. We might die. Oh, here we go. The second mount. Huge. Huge. Oh, that was more stressful than I'd have liked it to be. It felt like I was fighting 10-star, just by nature of his damage. Bear in mind, I have no upgrades on this armor. Now we just have to do that like 3 to 5 more times probably, if I'm lucky. Returning from my triumph, I was pleasantly surprised to see we could make the Zoh weapon right away. Oh, well that's a no-brainer. And this would be a much needed upgrade for the road ahead. Here's the situation. There's 50 hunter ranks between me and Gogmazios, the ultimate destination for this character. As such, we're going to need a build overhaul. This meant hunting more Zoh Shia, Laggy, and a few extras like Gore and Jin for the odd gem here and there. Without too much stress, we finally had a build capable of taking us through the upcoming montage. Before long, I realised I had grown to a point in which I could now face off against that tempered Laggy and come out the other side victorious. This confidence led me to trying out an arc-tempered fight. Okay, maybe with 1 life, I'm not quite there yet. Meanwhile, in preparation for Gogmazios, we craft our dragon and fire arty weapons. Wait, actually good rolls, what's going on? This was an upgrade to swap out my Zoh Shia Greatsword, and thanks to the decoration grind, I can finally use the focus skill. This makes the charge up time of the Greatsword significantly faster, and I truly can't believe I had played to this point without it. I'm sure many of you had been screaming at the monitor. But only having 1 life per hunt, I had preferred running guard up for safety until now. The Artian power-up soon began cutting down times on our hunts, and in almost no time at all, we were at HR 75. I'm going to be honest, there's nothing interesting to show you between now and HR 100. For the sake of efficiency, I was doing the same 3 optional quests over and over again. Because of that, in almost no time at all, we could finally face up against Gogmazios. Right, this is the build. These are the decorations. Wish me luck. Alright, let's do it. Oh, first off, need to swap the weapon. A classic blunder. Okay, so up to this point in the game, everything we've done is solo. This quest is forced. Okay. This quest is forced multiplayer with support hunters. Oh my god. But it is built with multiplayer in mind, so I would use it anyway. I'm going to have to really rely on them in this hunt as well. The amount of damage I take is not ideal. The thing is with Gog, he doesn't have many moves. It's just a case of if you overcommit at all and you do get hit by them, it's pretty rough. For that reason, I'm very scared to go for a 3-stage TCS. I have to pick opportunities carefully. Even this might be risky, let's see. Oh, it just does no damage. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, getting hit by anything in this fight is going to be a problem. If I'm not full HP, I am in one-shot range, is what that means. I do find it crazy, if we get hit by that attack, it literally does about 80% of our HP. But if I shoulder tackle it, it does approximately 0. But we're doing okay. Phase 2 is the easiest in my opinion. With that being said, there's a lot of scary things he can do that make it rough. This being one of them. It's going to be very easy for us to overcommit and die here. I'm going to drop this early. I don't usually, but the earlier we can knock off the laser, the better. Oh, we might get this down in 1 if I can get 3 stage off, please. Okay, yeah, this is very doable. Connect these straight away. This is also going to be a risky point in this fight with 1 life. I have no idea if Gilded Mantle works in this hunt. I've never tried it. We're trying it now. Okay, I think we're good. As long as it doesn't do anything dumb right now. Nice. Right, this on full charge. Oh, straight into a knockdown, you legends. And a whiff. Love to see it. Right, see if I can land this. And then he will be pretty close to phase 3 already. This is going better than I expected. And I should not say that out loud. Right, here we go. Perfect lineup. Yeah, so I thought it would seem phase 3 is actually going to be the real test here. So now we are swapped back into our Dragon Greatsword. Now our rolls on this with the Artian, primarily attack based. So using the anti-wyvern guns is going to be a major source of our dragon damage this stage. And also, hopefully I can somewhat rely on the support hunters. It seems that they're doing decent damage. Well, it's been a while since I've done this fight even on my main, so see if we can get through this. Right, immediately going to run to the chimney. Try and get a free knockdown. Okay, here we go. Good. Nice knockdown. Positioning's a bit awkward though. Damage isn't great, but we take it. I'm still playing this super safe. I'm fairly confident he can one-shot us with the right attack in this phase. I mean, in general, if we get knocked down into a magma globe, oh, like right now, that's GG. Right, back airborne. We're not keeping his power in check. That's not good news. Oh, his phase transitioning though. $750. I don't know if it's enough. Alright, it looks like we just about managed it. But that's worrying. Bad. Okay. Supplies are starting to run a bit thin. Oh, what just happened? Oh my gosh, that was rough. I'm playing way too cocky. Stand under him for safety. Oh, free knockdown chance. Nice. Please let me get this off. Nice. It did connect. I couldn't see how much damage it did. How are we not keeping the power in check? Oh no. Dive that. Oh, this is a max potion time if I've ever seen one. That's my last one. It's like the 3rd time I've seen the NPC say we're not keeping it in check, so it's not looking good, bruv. Oh, I got tail chop though. We must be doing good damage, just not enough elemental. Okay, here we go, phase transition. Well, that's all my damage, lads. Best of luck to us. Okay. Oh my gosh, sacred. Please, 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 please. Ugh. Not even close. Oh, he's falling. Nice. He's skulled. Okay, last stretch, last stretch. Still not getting his power in check. How? Come on, he's got to be so low. Oh god, we got to go through this again. I don't remember it being this way, but it must be scripted that you survive every time. It has to be. Just play safe. Oh! No, not like this, not like this, not like this. Oh, thank God. Thank God, should I say. Oh wow, that was stressful. Wow, every hit did 80% of my HP. We didn't hit the DPS check once, and I did no damage to him. Going into it, I thought this would be a somewhat easy fight on Greatsword because there's so much downtime, but there's just not quite enough to full commit to your damage. Wow, that was tough. Oh, of course, we get RNG talismans finally. Needless to say, I won't be putting too much time into this aspect of the game. Somehow we pull through and beat Gog on the first try, but that doesn't mean we're done with the video yet. We were able to immediately upgrade our weapon to a Gogma Artian and get some bonus stat rolls on top. From here, I really struggled with the DPS check. What? How? I did so much damage there. How do I fail that? It was very hit or miss, and by that, I mean it was almost always miss. Thankfully, even failing quests was bringing us closer to our goal, especially as we only needed 2 pieces of Gogmazios armor for the build I had in mind. With the 1 cart rule really doing me in on this grind, after a handful of failed attempts, we are finally able to complete this journey. Now, by no means is this the best build for Greatsword, neither is it the highest DPS set available. But that was never the objective for Noobman. I simply wanted to see what it takes to go from a new save file to an endgame build. By definition, I could have ended this video at Zoh Shia, but I figured a lot of Monster Hunter players wouldn't be satisfied by that ending, and neither would I. So here we are, HR 100 with an endgame build, but how did we do? Bearing in mind I skipped a lot of content and generally speaking took the most optimal routes I could, we went from nothing to endgame in 31 hours. And honestly, it was 31 hours well spent. Wilds today is very different to the Wilds we got at launch. Through many of its trials and tribulations, it's found itself to be a pretty damn good game. It's not without its problems even now, but at least for me, it sure is fun. Let me know if you'd like to see Noobman return in Monster Hunter World. If enough of you are interested, I may even stream the whole thing here on YouTube, so make sure to subscribe to possibly see that in the future. Thanks for watching.